beer man. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? All right, so where's my camera at? There it is. So I'm gonna do, this is the last one. I was fortunate enough to get a couple old, really fatty old ones. So this is like a 2-year-old beer I got today. But yeah, the last show today, and then we'll go to something else I'll announce after I'm done here. If anyone pops up, if Bumpy comes up, or Miscellaneous, or any of you guys, just come on up. But you guys have the link in the back. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this beer. It's an old one, man. It's 2 years old. I think it is. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay. So, well, first of all, let me drink this down because yeah. So this is one from Bottom. It's called the Bottom Cutter, and it's from Bale Breaker Brewing Company out of where are they at? Moxie, Washington. It's an 8.2% by alcohol by volume, 100 IBUs. So it's like very. I mean, there's some bitterness in this for sure. I can't remember how this tasted. I had it before fresh, maybe about a month old or so, and yeah. So that's that. The tractor thing on it, or like to get all the hops. One of those hop machines, kind of cool. And this beer is, first of all, welcome anyone that comes on in. Welcome to the YouTube chat, YouTube community. Thank you, and popping on in, saying hello if you come on in, and thank you to all the Restream people with Facebook as well. If you see it from there and you come on in, thanks for being here. So, okay, so this one was packaged on July 1st or July 14th of 20. Oh, I thought this was 2 years old. So this one's only 10/6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's about a year and 3 months old or so. Cheers, Ozzy. Cheers to you, man. Thank you for being here, brother. All right, so a year and 3-month old beer right here, IPA, Imperial IPA with 100 IBUs, 8.3%, or 8.2, I forgot, 8.2. So 100 seems a little, I mean, I guess if it's balanced, it's all right for the style, but seems a little heavy. We'll see how heavy it is now, because I know the hops will definitely recede. They'll go, you're not going to get as heavy of a blow of aromatics or flavors, but we'll find out. Hey, cheers, g'day. How you doing, man? All right, let's do it. All right, so looks great. Looks like a good IPA. Looks like it could be anything, to be honest. Yeah, so it's got some floaties in there. We'll just go off the foam first. About a little under a finger, about a half a finger or so. Nice head though. Good little rockiness on the top. Off-white color. It's going for the nose. Oh, yeah, they definitely have gone. I was expecting berries and what? It's got Yukonot in it. Yeah, like some kind of tropical berry. What else is in that shit? It's supposed to have some pininess. I am getting a little pininess. It's more of a candied smell, candied malt. Smells kind of like a real sweet, caramely kind of tea. It doesn't smell like I would like this at all. It's not smelling good. Year and 3 months on an Imperial for it to go down the the other one I had was 2 years old and it still had some hops in it from modern times. So You get a little orange in this, maybe. You get a little bit, and it's very little. Hey, Jammer, how you doing, man? You get a little orange, maybe a little orange. You get a lot of caramelized malty tea-like flavors. Lemons in this, grapefruit. A lot of the same similar things come out of it when it starts to break down over time. The aromas and the flavors of the hops. Um, I think that's why this show is just really a good thing to do with specifically hoppy beers, because it's real good to see how those hops kind of rid themselves from the can, from the beer. It's very ridded of hops, but you do get that lemon kind of thing. Kind of makes it smell like a caramely lemon iced tea, sweet tea. Yeah. All right. So stretching this out a bit because it's just me. So I got some lacing. Alcohol is going to stay the same, if not get more. We're going to get more depending on the yeast, what they're doing, how active they are. Um, I do see a lot of stuff in there. Some of it could be yeast, some of it could be hops. It was dry hopped, so I'm sure there's some residual stuff in there from hoppiness as well. It's opaque though, can't see through it. You see shadows. It's more of a honey color, honey yellow, um, pushing amber. Hey, Bumpy, what's up? Year and 3 months. I thought it was 2 years and 3 months, but I was totally wrong. Yeah. Bring that 6 month up, man. All right. So it's keeping a nice head though, good retention. Let's get into the drink. Cheers. Oh, it's really bitter. It's really bitter. It's got a soapiness to it, detergent kind of taste. It's really bitter. It's got a floral, bitter, soapy, piney grapefruit, kind of a chalky finish. It's really not feeling good on the finish. Hey, Vanessa, cheers. Hi. Yeah, this one's not doing so well there. The alcohol is somewhat hidden. It's not, I don't know if it's really gone up or not. It was, like I said, an 8.2. I don't really get any heat or anything like that. Maybe a little heat in my cheeks or something in my sinus area. Maybe I'm sick. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. But just overall, like that lemon caramel thing, which is what like tea kind of thing that you get a lot on these older IPAs. But it's interesting to try an imperial IPA with this being that they have, and with the 100 IBUs as well. So it's kind of interesting to see how this is broken down in a year and 3 months. So head retention is important. Losing one's head leads to difficulty. Yeah, sure. It hasn't. It's still got head retention. Yeah, we're good there. Yeah, so I don't get any alcohol heat. I don't get any additional alcohol other than what they've said here. It's not really a little warming. That's it. The finish, though, really not good. It's not really drinkable. It's very, very, very bitter. It seems like all the aromatics and flavors left, and the bitterness stayed. Just like the aromatics, the flavors, they just left, and the bitterness stayed. So and it's got that piney kind of ness in the back. Let's take another drink. All right, I got bumpy here. Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
I'm just gonna stay. Well, here I'll just bring it up. I'll bring this up. Okay. Yeah. So this is it's still not bad, but the drinkability definitely kind of went way. Ugh. It's not really that drinkable. It's not. It's tolerable. Let's put it that way. It's tolerable. But other than that, that's kind of what I have. Finish isn't great. Flavors have diminished. Alcohol has kind of stayed the same, and it's tolerable. So we'll I think I have an idea of a score. So cool, man. Good to have Bumpy up here. Cheers to you, buddy.
Yeah. Guess I'll bring this one. It's the oldest one I got.
Right on. Here, I'll bring you up.
All right. So this is another Lagunitas. This one's the Stereohopic IPA. This is volume 2, and it's 6 months old. So it's still within what they would consider the freshness date, but it's definitely on that downturn side. Like they should be coming off the shelves this month with this one. So the hops that are in this are elixir hops and laurel hops, 7.2% ABV. And yeah, it talks about the should be a resiny, spicy, and noble floral type notes. That's what they say on the bottle from those hops. Right. So yeah, tight white bubbled head. Color of the beer itself is that kind of golden color. This is a dirty glass, previously used today. It's got a clarity to it, but it is kind of a darker color for some IPAs. Aromas. It's very malt forward, very, very sweet. It's like monkey bread sweet, but without the cinnamon. There's a bit of this kind of like floral note that kind of also has this orange marmalade type thing. Yeah, it doesn't smell piney or anything like that. It does have that kind of floral and kind of, like I said, marmalade, orange marmalade type note going. Besides the very sweet malt forward aroma. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers.
Kind of a medium body, this one. Carbonation levels right there in that medium realm as well. Very sweet throughout this entire beer. It tastes like they used I think it's melanoidin malt, which gives off like a cookie type flavor. This kind of has that like sugar cookie type thing going for it. Caramel forward, sweet bread notes. It's just extremely malt forward. The hoppiness is kind of floral. It kind of starts getting hoppy, kind of mid palate to the end. The finish on this one does have this kind of resinous, piney type flavor. So the finishing bitterness is a little bit of, I'd say, a sweeter like pine. Not sure. I think is the balsam pine. I think is probably a sweeter pine than some. But this one's not super bitter at all. It's kind of in that mild realm. So it pretty much stays on the sweet end throughout the entire thing. Drinks more like a pale ale than I would say an IPA. I've never had this one fresh, so I couldn't tell you what's changed on it. If anything's changed, besides it does taste like maybe there should have been more hop profile in there with just how sweet it is to be loved by you.
Awesome.
I'll think of a score. Now that I know a store that actually carries these ones from Lagunitas, I'll have to check back and see if they get, after this month, see if they get any fresh ones. And
Yeah,
or if there's like a different volume or something, probably. But
yeah, they've been doing that. Yep. Cool. So 6 months old. All right.
Yep.
Sweet.
Not a total
all right.
failure, but yeah, sweet.
Sweet. Sweet. Exactly. All right. So, well, cool. this beer is definitely has like a sweetness for sure. It's it's got that tea thing. It really does. It's very bitter in the back, very very bitter, piney chalkiness in the back. That's almost not good. Very astringent, very like just very puckery and but at the beginning it starts out sweet. It has like a caramelized malty thing. It was just nice at first, and then it started to go through those flavors in your mouth. And you're like, ah, it like a stale, just very stale, very very low aromatics and flavors overall. Just it didn't. You can tell that they were diminishing, you know, and leaving it with just the malt and the beer. So it was very interesting. I mean, this was 100 IBUs. I mean, top of the charts. I mean, you go over 100, you're not going to really notice much, I don't think. But this, it, I don't know. It's held its ground, I guess. It's got a 93 on Beer Advocate. I don't. Maybe it was good. I remember having this a while back, but I can't remember it. So they did say that it has citrus, Simcoe, and Euconaut. And what else are they saying about this? It was double dry hopped, packed with citrus and pine hop character, floral citrus. I was getting the floral, caramel malts, pine, mango. I didn't get. I guess it kind of held its ground compared to what these guys are saying, unless they had a year-old one too. But pine, floral, grapefruit, orange, grapefruit zest. Maybe these were fresher tasting because I did get these flavors, but they weren't. They just didn't taste very fresh. Very, very minimal on that. So I'd give this. I'd probably give this like a 70 out of 100. I'd probably, yeah. I think it still deserves a C after a year in the can. So yeah, I'll save the shouts for after. But let's go ahead and let's bring up Bumpy.
I am. This one's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, it drinks more like a pale ale than an IPA. I wish there was more hoppy flavors overall. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an 88 out of 100. It's in that B realm. Like I said, I don't know how much it's changed since being fresh, since it is still within what the brewery would consider it being fresh. But some decent flavors in there, and then it's kind of lacking just a little bit on the hop profile, and maybe just a little bit too sweet up front for an IPA. But it's still drinkable, beyond drinkable. It's better than a it's better than one of the other ones I have in the fridge. It tastes like a home brew made with very poor choice of malt, liquid malt or some extract. Yeah. I got one in the fridge. It tastes like straight like caramel.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's not even old. It's just the way they brewed it. So it's much better than that one. So I'm happy with the 88.
Good. 88, yep.
And you would be too.
Good. I'm sure that's a good beer, actually. I actually like that. Well, fresh anyway. I don't remember a 6-month-old one. But, oh, yeah, dude. 88. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. So shout it out, man.
Yeah, we got the After Dark beers. Start with Sunday. That comes for Monday at this point. So After Dark beers, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my channel, Bumpy Red Brewery. Bring a dark beer based off the malt profile, making it darker. Amber ales, stuff like that, perfectly fine. Just don't get into don't be like, this is a dark beer, because it's not a an American adjunct lager that looks like piss water, so darker than this. We're going towards like the ambers, at least, probably as the lowest kind of coloration. Um, Brown, deep brown, light brown, up to completely black. Um, and then for Multi Monday, it is the Gruit. So if you can find yourself a Gruit, I did leave a link in my Tuesday video describing or saying what the Multi Monday beer is going to be. So you can click in that link in the description. It'll bring you right to the Gruit style and give you a bunch of breweries and the Gruits that they brew. So hopefully you can find one. I actually went today and got a Gruit. It's in a growler, but I got it. So
hell yeah. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to find anything, but we'll. There's a little description of what a Gruit is for those that don't know. I didn't know. I don't know what it is. Well, I kind of know, sort of, maybe. I brewed a Belgian style. Is it Belgian influence or is it ancient? Like Egyptian ancient?
They, on Beer Advocate, it's Gruit / ancient herb spice.
Okay.
Beers. The one I have, it is a Belgian Saison Gruit.
Huh. All
so
right. I'll see. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Well, hopefully. Is there anything else you wanted to shout out? Or
no. Usually, I mean, people shout out other people's shows, what's going on. I think that
Mikey doing his thing.
I think Mike's doing his thing tonight. I haven't seen an email as of yet. Usually, get an email saying if it was going to go on, but I have not received an email, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it does go on, go to Bear Chug's channel. It'll be the What the ABV game. But as of yet, no word on what's happening with that. And then there's a couple different things happening on the other shows. You got, I believe Eric is doing his wild card.
Yeah, I think he is.
I haven't heard him say that he wasn't. So I believe that's going to be going on. And Rontario's got a show for bring your own beer or bring a beer from your own state.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I saw that. Yep. All right. Cool. It's always fun on Wednesdays, right? Such a busy Wednesday.
It is. Yeah.
All right. So Tuesday for me will be open beer cheese. Just went and got a cheese today. 8:00 Eastern for that. And then Wednesday, what I'll do, I'm just gonna do IPAs. So all month, we're gonna bring in, the first one will be a West Coast IPA. The first week. So next Wednesday will be a West Coast. Bring a fresh one. No more unfresh ones. Thank God, because these are gross. But yeah, just bring a West Coast. It could be a hazy Westie, whatever. West Coast American IPA. It's 6:00 Eastern, and let's do it. Yeah. Look out for shows. Breweries coming along. I just got done siding it up, so now I'm back inside doing some more insulation, and then I can have my rough inspection, and then we can finish it up. So hopefully within the next month and a half, I can have something done. But it's been a long process. But anyway, thanks so much, Bumpy. Appreciate you, Bumpy Road Brewery. Check him out. Check out his channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to him and look at his videos. Hell yeah, good dude. Thank you so much for being here, and everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for your support, as always. So, all right. So we're gonna get on out of here.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.